Hey guys, it's me, 80s from 144. So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, guys, I want to give you guys my quick match reaction to France to Morocco nil. Now there will be a live stream in around 30 minutes from now when the video is being recorded, and we're gonna go ahead and do your semifinal recap. Okay. So basically, in this video, I want to go ahead and give my quick summary of the game of France to Morocco nil. So before we get onto the game itself, let's start with the lineups because there were some interesting decisions made in the lineups from both managers. Let's start with France, in particular, Didier Deschamps. So he pretty much rolled out with the same 11 that we pretty much saw against England, with the two notable exceptions. We saw Fofana start in place of Rabiot, and we saw Konate start in place of Upamecano. Now, I believe the two were out due to the fact that they had the two were not fully fit, and I think the two were supposedly sick. I think I did hear that from some French news reports. And for Morocco, the only real change I think Algarid started and Mazraoui. I think everyone else stayed the same, and they also reverted to a 5-4-1. And the first 10 minutes or so, France just got on the end of it. They started with the early goal, and I think that was the worst thing that could have happened to Morocco because what Morocco is generally known for is defensively solidness, and the fact they conceded so early on pretty much threw their entire game plan out the window. And we haven't seen Morocco be in a losing position yet in this World Cup. And I think when you're in a losing position, you're obviously going to try to equalize, right? And that leaves yourself vulnerable for the counterattack. Let's talk about that first goal, man. That first goal from France was class. It was great. There, I got the image right here. Let's look at the first goal. The first goal, lovely play. Okay, it all starts from Griezmann, right? Griezmann makes a great run there. He died. The guy was unable to tackle him, and so he puts it in there in the middle, inside the box for Mbappe. And it was actually started from Rafael Varane, that attack. Then Varane leases Griezmann, and he offloads it to Mbappe, who sees two strikes blocked, and the rebound from the second half falls kindly for Hernandez to score with a fine finish. It's a great finish, man. It's a great finish, and the rebound's always so unlucky. And yeah, as I said, man, it's a huge moment for Theo Hernandez scoring a crucial goal. Remember, guys, last time I think Theo Hernandez scored was against Belgium in the Nations League, in which we know that was when France won the Nations. France went on to qualify for the Nations League final. And from that point on, Morocco had to change the entire game plan. Now they have to try to go out there and get the equalizer. Onani almost responds with a great save from Lloris. And the Bofal charged the France defense. And the France almost scored a second goal with Olivier Giroud. Saiz came off, Amla came on, and Saiz got injured. Then Bofal got a yellow card, and that for me, that should have been a penalty. Like, I am very surprised how that wasn't a penalty. Like, he was literally taken down inside the box. Penalty wasn't given there, and yellow card was given. That could have changed the game. So then Morocco almost equalized yet again from the corner. Yamik almost equalized with a stunning bicycle kick there. Unfortunately, wasn't quite enough. And then at halftime, there it was 1-0. And I think Regari's he should be happy with his team. But I think France, man, Morocco, man, they just need to be clinical in the final third. And I think France knew that if they can get a second goal, they're pretty much through to the final. You know, um, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, man. France, they were holding on. And then Mazraoui came off once again. I think once again an injury there. Yeah, Allah came on, and just from that point on, man, Morocco were all over France in terms of opportunities. Um, they were creating chances. Thuram came on for Giroud. Giroud wasn't really doing much in today's game. Yusuf Naziri came off. I thought he was very poor in the day. Boufal, I thought was really poor as well. And then Mbappe had an offside thing there. Then Abde came on, who almost scored, by the way. The Moani just comes off for Dembele, and the substitute pays off. And it's first international goal with his first touch of game, and Mbappe causes havoc in the final. There's a twist and turns to fire towards goal. His efforts charged down, but the rebound falls kindly for Kuala Moani to steer past Moani to make it 2-0. And it's obviously game done. Morocco, they did have a late chance right at the end. Koundé prevents Hamdallah from scoring from close range, but ultimately it wasn't quite enough, and Morocco lose in the semifinal to France. I mean, like I said, I think for Morocco, they cannot be ashamed. I think they played a great game. It's just their quality in the final third wasn't just enough. And, I think for France, they were very underwhelming on the day. With all the chances they had 14 shots, only 3 on target. which is really really underwhelming. They couldn't even get more passing. Their pass actually was worse than Morocco, and France just knows how to be clinical, man. That's the difference between France and Morocco, is that France just have the quality, whereas Morocco doesn't. So I think for Morocco, man, you cannot feel ashamed. You'll feel disappointed. And I think for France, they're going to have to improve a lot upon this, because if they're going to want to win the World Cup, they're going to have to improve a lot, because this kind of performance, man, is very underwhelming, very unconvincing. And at least, even though I haven't really been that impressed with Argentina, at least with Argentina, they played really well against Croatia. So we'll wait and see what happens on Sunday. It should be it should be a crack. It should be a great final. And then obviously Morocco will now have the third place game against Croatia, which they play in the group stage, and so we'll see which nation gets that third place. Of course, I'll have a preview for that probably tomorrow, and so forth. So hope you guys did enjoy. Comment down below your thoughts, comment section below. Remember, guys, if you're new out here, considering that like button, hit the subscribe button as well while you're at it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.